people. Welcome to the Somatic Psychologist. My name is Melanie. So today I'd love to explore the feeling of feeling helpless when you're stuck in a situation and you're feeling you don't have any means to have any impact, and you're feeling a bit lost and hopeless in that situation. So how we're starting off, as always, is find a comfortable space and take some moments to arrive. So notice how you're sitting, how your body feels on your seat or on your sofa. And simply taking these moments, just being present in that moment. Letting all worries, all thoughts, all tasks, all the things you have to do in your daily life, just be for a moment and just focus on the moment you're right now. Taking some time for yourself. And for a moment, cherish that intention of taking these next 10-15 minutes just to look after yourself, taking some time for yourself. You can just notice that by sitting in a comfortable place, what happens to your heartbeat. If it's still going fast or it's getting a bit slower. You can also notice your breath. How you're breathing. Just following that rhythm of breathing in and breathing out. And letting just everything passing by, just being here. You can also scan in your body which place feels comfortable at the moment, which feels light or more at ease. And from that place where we are at the moment, I want you to go to a situation where you felt helpless, where things felt very stuck and you felt there wasn't any way to change the situation. Where were you? Who were you with? And most importantly, how did you feel? And it's very important for this exercise that you keep checking in with your feet. So I want you to use your feet actively to ground yourself. So move your foot soles on the floor, or either move a bit on your seat. If you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, or you feel a lot of energy coming up, just focus on grounding. Feel the security of the floor underneath you. So sensing that situation where it was too much, where it was just too much happening. And it can also be helpful stepping a few steps back from the situation, almost as if you would be observing it. Just being curious what's going on in your body whilst thinking about that. You can also touch with your one hand the wrist of your other hand. And I know that it can be a bit overwhelming looking at the sensation, but just be a bit curious. And feel the ground on the floor. Maybe you can feel changes within your body, such as tight stomach or your breathing being constricted. You can also change your hands again and touch your other wrist. Really stay in that situation for a moment. Letting it expand a bit. It might seem counterintuitive, but by expanding negative emotion within our body, we are increasing its capacity to hold them better. And I don't know if you're feeling that feeling all over or if it's just a particular place. But give it permission to expand a bit, to take up a bit more space. You can also put your hands on your sides, slightly above your navel, and still stay with that situation. If you could have had words to say something in that situation, to scream it out loud or to put your foot down and say these words, what would you have said? Either say those words if you can, if it's not too hard, or hear them in your head. And just observe what's changing by thinking or saying these words. You can also, if it's possible for you, touch your thighs for a bit. Now, having stayed with that quite uncomfortable situation for a moment, I want you to think of what could have helped you in that situation. If it could have been, how can I say, a weapon in the sense of a power you would have had, or a person which could have helped you in that situation. What would have been that power or that person? And now for the next few moments, I want you to imagine how the situation would be with that new power, with that person. What would happen? You can also put your hands on your knees now. If you were having trouble imagining something, I want to go now to the opposite of feeling of being helpless, being overwhelmed. What would the opposite be for you? Would it be being in control? Or being in power? Or simply being more confident? Maybe it would be all of the above. Just think. If you could think of the opposite feeling of being helpless. And notice what's changing in your body just by going to that sensation. Is there a particular place where you could locate that new feeling? Or is it more of an all-over feeling? If possible, you can also try to touch your feet. And maybe let this feeling expand. This feeling of being in power, feeling more in control, feeling strong, confident. Maybe there's even an image coming up representing this feeling, or a memory. See that image, see that memory. Imagine it. And if you could use some words to describe this new feeling, how would you describe it? Would it be something like, I'm strong, I'm able, I can do this. Whatever words you would use, just say them and hear them in your head. Repeat them. Touch your knees again. And give this feeling permission to expand and take space in your body. Make itself more comfortable within you. This feeling of feeling in control, feeling able, feeling powerful. Do you notice any changes within you? Simply by allowing and expanding this feeling, this sensation within your body, I want you to remember that they are part of you, and the same way when at times you're feeling helpless and insecure, that in other times you can feel powerful and you can feel strong. And with this new presence, I want you to come back and just notice what is different. How do you feel different? Are you feeling more confident or more relaxed or more present? Just be a bit curious. Just be curious what's changed within you. So we're slowly coming back, taking some moments to notice where we are, stretching a bit. Just feeling ourselves up a bit. Maybe taking up some space, claiming our room. Noticing the space around us. And maybe also within us. And in this new place, with these new sensations and feelings, I'm gonna let you go into your day or into your night. It was a pleasure having you here. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.